So you know Jerry Jones, you know the Cowboys, you know football. Deion Sanders is head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Marcus Spears, what do you think of that possibility?
I like the possibility, Rich. I've come around. Last year, if you would have asked me this, I would have said, nah, need to see more. I think, Rich, let's be honest, bro. A lot of times, in this business, people get enamored with names and they get enamored with things. And just to throw Deion name out there for me it was really more about prime time and what he did beyond coaching um, too early, right? Like now we have a 2-year sample size of building culture at Colorado. We have two players from Colorado are going to go in the top 10 of the NFL draft. That's a byproduct of Deion, even though one is his son and one is Travis, and Travis probably would have been drafted high wherever he went. But the fact that you was able to get him to commit to Jackson State and then move with you to Colorado tells me a lot about relationships. You see some of these meetings that he had in team meetings. It's a healthy level of respect, but it's also a healthy demand. The coaching staffs that he was able to put together, the people that he was able to attract. Forget the people on the sidelines and everybody that he attracts. This the Dallas Cowboys. People gonna show up to the games, regardless of who the coach is. But I think that coaching substance is really what was on display for me over the last couple of years in Colorado. And that to me leads itself to this. And I said this on Monday Night Countdown last week, Rich. You got to have somebody in the building that can challenge Jerry from a stature standpoint. We all know the stories. You've been covering this game long enough to know that Jerry wants to have his hand in everything. If Jerry was to hire Deion, and make no mistake about it, that Jerry would still be involved.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Deion would have enough cachet to say, hey, let me handle this, Jerry. Let me take care of this. These things is what we need to change. This is what we need to do. And I think it would fall on Jerry's ears a little differently. And no disrespect, then it coming from Mike McCarthy or Jason Garrett or Wade Phillips. Everybody thought Bill Parcells was going to be able to kind of change that narrative about Jerry being super involved. And I'll tell you this, Rich, if Prime can't do it, it's a lost cause forever, brother, until God called Jerry home. So I think he would be a team builder. I think he would be a culture builder. But more importantly, in that front office, I think he could sit at that table and say, yo, this is what I need in order to make this team better. And I need you to get this done, as opposed to being a subordinate. And sometimes it's super uncomfortable for me to use that word, because these other coaches have a healthy level of respect. Mike McCarthy is a well-respected coach in these circles. But I said it when he was hired, Rich. It was funny. I was on First Take Live when Mike McCarthy got hired. Adam Schefter broke the news. And they asked me how you feel about it. I said, well, I mean, if it's going to be the same old as what Jerry has done, Mike McCarthy will have some success, but nothing will be won. And nothing will be different. And at the end, it'll probably be some non-committal situation. I'm not calling myself Nostradamus. I'm just looking at how the 3 previous worked out before Mike McCarthy showed up. I think Deion could change that.
Marcus Spears here on The Rich Eisen Show from ESPN. Catch The Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.